BT have a huge track record in terms of data centre services within Ireland. We've been providing data centres back since the year 2000.
So one of the weakest points we had in the Irish market in particular is we were limited to City West, albeit we had 2 data centres there, but they're in close proximity. So certainly now, when we're building geodiverse, complex, managed platforms for customers that will link in with our network and our security and our ICT portfolio, we're in a unique position within the market yet again to be able to do that.
When you look at Ireland, we have become the tech centre of Europe. And what that means is we've been able to maximise, a lot of what Ireland offers in terms of our geographical location. But also we've built up, and I think BT have been pivotal to this in terms of an ecosystem of data centres within Ireland. And what that means now is that we have the knowledge, the skills, the expertise to design, to build, to support data centres, which is what BT has been doing over the last 20 years.
Our data centre is a more moderate footprint, a more moderate demand on power. So finding something that had that power allocated to it already in the current climate was something very difficult. But we were very fortunate to come across a site that seemed to match exactly what we needed. It was of a scale that we're used to.
When we took over the site, we had 3 months to have phase 1 ready. And then we had 15 months to get phase 2. From a power perspective, the site has a demand of 4 megawatts of power. So the design on the site is a 2N topology. So the backup of the generators would exceed 6 megawatts of power. All of the critical load is backed up by UPSs, and then the mechanical infrastructure, which is your air conditioning, is also backed up by UPS also, so that there's no break in load in the event of a utility mains fail.
There's very few telcos who operate data centres. There are lots of pure play data centres, lots of cloud providers, but there's very few companies of the size of BT that actually own, operate, design, build their own data centres. So if a customer has a need for a securely connected DC, with managed service inside of that data centre, all run by the one company, I can't really think of anybody else who actually has that ability globally, not only in Ireland. So being able to do all of those things and have those capabilities really steps us out from everybody else.
We have an anchor tenant within the new data centre, and for them it was partnering with a company that had expertise, that was tried and tested, that they had that trust element. And then everything else that we can bring to the table. So certainly not just being a niche data centre company. I mean, we're a telecoms company, but our vision is very much about being that trusted partner in terms of integrated and secure cloud connectivity services and solutions. And I think the data centre will play, a huge role in that, in terms of driving and certainly being the anchor point for customers to avail of a much larger portfolio that BT can bring to the table.